Ready? Good morning. So today we're going to read a shared reading book. So shared reading, remember, is when we all share the same book. We're all looking at the same book, the same text, the same pictures, and we're going to focus on some of the pictures and how to read an all about book. And we're also going to look at some different mistakes that sometimes we make when we're reading. And I'm going to point those out, okay? Are we ready? So today we're going to read Spiders by Michel Dufresne. Alrighty. I have Emilio here. It's his lesson. So, Spiders by Michel Dufresne. Okay, are you ready, guys? Okay, look at this, Emilio. This book's going to teach us all about spiders. Tell me what you already know about spiders. So think about it real quick. What do you know about spiders already? And those of you at home, we've already read a book about spiders at school. This is a different book though. So think about everything you know about spiders. Turn and tell your parents everything you know about spiders. Emilio, tell me what you know about spiders.
I know about spiders that they bite and they spin webs.
They bite and they spin webs. What else do you know about spiders? Anything else?
They climb very good and they drink blood.
Oh, see? Okay. You guys tell your parents what you know about spiders? Okay, here we go. So, let's look at this picture real quick. This is the title page. Let's look at these pictures. Ooh, look at the pictures. What do you notice? What do you notice about these pictures? Go ahead.
I noticed there's a tarantula on a flower.
Oh, anything else that you notice?
I noticed there's a red spider with long legs.
Oh, so how can this page sound? Will it sound like this? Once upon a time, there were 4 little spiders.
No.
No, that's like a story. Or will it sound like this? Will it sound like it's teaching you something? Spiders are all different.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll sound like that. So let's read the words and let's make it match. If you can read with me, go ahead and try it. Okay, guys? So let's read the words. Ready, Emilio? Here we go. Some spiders are big. Some spiders are little. So they were teaching us that some spiders are big and some spiders are little. Very good. Okay, let's look at the next page. Ooh, look at this page. Look at this picture. What do you notice in this picture?
That there is boxes around the words.
Oh, there's these boxes. What are those boxes called? Do you guys remember at home? These are called labels. Everyone say labels? Labels. So these labels are teaching me something about the picture. And in these labels, this one says abdomen.
Ew.
That's your panza. That's your belly.
Oh.
And cephalothorax. Oh, wow. That's a big word. Cephalothorax. That's like the top of your body. Like your chest and the top of your body. Oh, wow. Anything else you notice? Yes.
What is that white?
Oh, I don't know what these white things are. Maybe the author is going to teach us. So what do you think the author, Michel Dufresne, is going to try to teach us here? Do you think it'll sound like this? Spiders have different parts. Yes? Okay. So let's go ahead and read it. Ready? Read it with me if you can. Okay, so we already looked at the picture. Now let's go ahead and read. Read with me if you can. Spiders are not insects. All spiders have 8 legs. 8 legs? Does that make sense? No. All spiders have 8 legs. But you know what? That's a mistake you guys make when you're reading. Sometimes when you're reading, you get so excited, you drop the ending. You forget that it has an ending and you just say leg and you don't even notice that that's a mistake. So what should it say?
Legs.
What should it say? All spiders have 8 legs. Yeah. So what should it have at the end? The S. And that's something you guys do a lot. Emilio, you too. You drop off the ending because you're in such a hurry to finish the story. Ready? Let's read it again then. All spiders have 8 legs. The body of a spider has 2 parts. We noticed that, 2 parts. Spiders do not have
Wings.
What do spiders not have?
Wings.
Wings? Let's think about that. What else do we think spiders do not have?
Don't have.
Antennas?
Yeah, they don't.
They don't have antennas. So they don't have wings, they don't have antennas, and Miss Bourgeois does not have a pen. And she needs to go get one.
What?
So pause. So Emilio said spiders do not have antennas. He said he thinks it might say spiders do not have wings. What do you guys think at home? Anybody think antennas? I'm gonna write that here. Antennas and wings. Okay. So let's see which one makes sense. So we're gonna do MSV like we do in the classroom. M stands for does it make sense? S stands for does it sound right? And V stands for visual. Does it look right? Okay, so when we say a word and we might say it wrong or it doesn't sound right, we always try to check it. We always self-monitor. We check it ourselves and we say, hey, does that make sense? Does that sound right? Does that look right? So let's try it. Antennas. Spiders do not have antennas. Does that make sense? Yeah. Spiders don't have antennas. That makes sense. Does that sound right? Spiders do not have antennas. Is antenna a real word? Have you ever heard it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it sounds like it can go here, huh? So yeah, it sounds right. Let's see if it looks right. Spiders do not have antennas. Let's see the first sound. If it's antennas, it should have a what sound? A letter A.
And it doesn't have enough room.
Look at this. Is that an No, so it does not look right. It cannot be antennas. Let's try wings. Spiders do not have wings. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have wings. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
Yes, that sounds right. Spiders do not have wings. That sounds right. Does it look right?
Yeah.
It looks right. Hold on. Maybe it says windows. I don't know. Let's check. Spiders do not have wings. You're right. Spiders do not have wings. Very good. I see Emilio's hand is up. Yes, Emilio?
It can't be antennas anyway because that's a small word.
Oh, this word is a short word, huh? It's small. Antennas would have been longer because it has more syllables. And this is only 1 syllable,
And
wings.
it has a period.
And it had a period right away. You're right, Emilio. So sometimes when you're reading, guys, pay attention to that. Maybe you're going to say a word that's too long and it wouldn't fit there. There's not enough syllables for it. Good job. Good looking out, Emilio. Okay, let's turn the page. Focus, hocus pocus. Time to focus. Okay, look at this picture. I think you've all seen one of these before.
A web.
What is it?
Web.
A web. What do you think this page is going to say?
Spiders make web.
Yeah, spiders make webs. What do you guys think at home? What do you think it's going to say? I'm listening. Oh, that sounds pretty good. Yeah, that sounds accurate. Let's see if that's what it says. Let's read it with me if you can. Ready? All spiders make silk. Oh, silk. Many spiders, are you reading with me? Many spiders make a sticky web out of silk to help them catch their blink.
Food.
To help them catch their food? That sounds like it could be a good one. What do you guys think at home? Let me pull out my MSV paper and try it here. Food? Any other guesses? Many spiders make a sticky web out of silk to help them catch their food. Let's try it. Does food make sense?
Yeah.
Yes, it makes sense. Does food sound right?
Yeah.
Many spiders make a sticky web out of silk to help them catch their food. That sounds right. I've heard that before. It sounds right in that sentence. Let's see if it looks right. Food. If it's food, what should it have?
F.
An F. Here we go. Many spiders make a sticky web out of silk to help them catch their
food.
What? Look at that. That's not a F. That's a P. Where do you think it is?
It needs it. It's because it's not the F. It's the PH.
You think it's the PH making the F sound? Let's see. Let's pay attention. What, Emilio? Mira. Catch there. Uh-oh. Consonant blend. What does that say? Purr. What could it be? Purr. Helps them catch their purr. You know, I've watched on TV, sometimes they call the food that animals catch, they call it prey. You think that's what it might say? They help them catch their prey?
Probably.
Probably. Let's try it. Ready? Prey. Oh, that's the word, the scientific word that we use to say the food that an animal catches. Prey. Okay, let's look at this picture. Whoa! Look at this picture, Emilio. Wow. Acércate más para que veas.
It looks like there's an eye right here.
Oh, it looks like that could be an eye.
Or
What's happening there?
It got caught.
Oh, something got caught. That sounds like it's correct. Let's go ahead and read it, okay? Ready? Read with me if you can. The spider waits for prey to fly into the web. When an insect fly into the web, wait, does that make sense? When an insect fly into the web? That doesn't make sense. What should it say?
Flies.
Flies. When an insect flies into the web. There we go. But that's a mistake you guys make a lot when you're reading. You think you know the word and you just fly right through it. You say, when an insect fly into the web. So pay attention to the ending. You have to read all the way through. When an insect flies into the web, read it with me.
When an insect
flies into the web, the spider moves through. They think it's through? Any other guesses at home? What could this word be? Through? Does that make sense?
Yeah, because it's going through the web.
Oh, it's going through the web. That makes sense. Okay. Yes, it makes sense. Let's check it off. Does it sound right? Through. Yes, it sounds right. Let's see if it looks right. The spider moves. Oh. Qua. The spider moves qua. What could that word be?
Quiet?
Quietly? Let's see. The spider moves. Uh-oh.
CK.
CK, what does it say? Quickly. When an insect flies into the web, the spider moves quickly and wraps the insect up in silk. Did you hear that? They wrap it up in silk. So an insect flies into the web and then the spider wraps it up in silk. Look at all that stuff. He's wrapping it up. Let's read. Then the spider kills the insect and what do you think it says? Bites it. That makes sense. Bites it. What else do you think it might be? Then the spider kills the insect and
pinches it.
Pinches it. Let's see. Bites it, pinches it. Ready? Both of them make sense. Both of them sound right. Let's see which one looks right. Bites it would be a B. Pinches would be a P. Uh-oh. I see an E. Then the spider kills the insect and eats it. Oh, okay. Let's pause here. We're going to summarize, okay, guys? So let's show me your hand. You're going to use 5 fingers, okay? Okay, our title is spider. That's our topic, spider. What are some things we learned about spiders?
They wrap them up in the web.
They wrap their prey in silk. What else did we learn?
They come in different sizes.
They come in different sizes. What else did we learn about spiders?
They move quickly through the web to spin it, food.
They move quickly to spin their food up, yes. What about, does it have 8 legs?
Yes.
Yes, they have 8 legs, and their web is made out of silk. Those are 5 things we learned about our spiders today. Okay, we're gonna pause, and tomorrow I'll show you the other half of the book, okay? Okay, so we're gonna continue with our shared reading of spiders. Here we go. Oh, let's look at the picture first. Okay, so this time I'm gonna use my linger finger, and the kids know what a linger finger is, right? In kindergarten, they used to give the kids an actual like witch's finger, but in first grade, we don't need a witch's finger anymore, okay, Emilio? So vamos a usar el dedo, we're gonna use our finger, and we're just gonna say everything that's happening in the picture. We're gonna linger around. So here I go, watch me as I do this, as I use my linger finger. Okay, so I see a leaf. It looks like a big long leaf. And on the leaf, I see these little white kind of like hairs. I'm thinking that if I were to touch it in real life, maybe it would be sticky or something would stick to it. And then I see this big white ball. What else do you see, Emilio? What is this?
It's an egg.
You think it's an egg inside? And look at this like thread.
The spider laid the egg, but first it has it in his tummy and it spins it up.
Is that what you think happens? Okay. And then I see it kind of flying in the air. Maybe it's a windy day. So let's go ahead and read to see what happened. Okay. What is this? Let's read to find out. Many spiders lay eggs in the fall. They wrap their eggs in a silk bag called an egg sac. In the spring, the eggs
hatch.
You think it's hatch? What do you guys think it is at home? In the spring, the eggs. Well, let me see if I understand what happened. In the fall, like during Halloween time, Thanksgiving time, they lay eggs. Spiders lay eggs. I didn't know that. And then they wrap those eggs in a silk bag. I think that's what the silk bag is. That's what's happening here. It's called an egg sac. And in the spring, so next month and in May, the eggs are going to, let's see. Hatch. You're right. The eggs are going to hatch. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Does it look right? Mm-hmm. Does it sound right? Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay, let's go to the next page. Ooh, look at this picture. Wow, what's happening here?
It's catching a fly.
Oh my goodness, the spider's catching a fly, but wait, I don't see a spider web. What?
What? He's doing it like this so he can wrap it up with his own self. That's what I was saying earlier.
Oh, that's right. Maybe he's like holding it himself. Maybe he caught it. So let's read to see what's happening. How do you think this page is going to sound, Emilio? What do you think it's going to say?
The spider caught a fly.
Oh, what do you guys think it's going to say at home? What do you guys think? Let me hear you. Say it out loud. Uh-huh. That sounds right. Yeah, I think that's what it's going to say too. Okay, here we go. Let's read it. If you can read it with me, okay? Not all spiders make webs to catch their food. Not all spiders make webs? What? To catch their food. Let's keep going. Some spiders hide and then chase their dinner. That sounds like it might be right. But what if it's lunchtime or breakfast time or snack time? Would dinner make sense then?
Yeah.
Would still make sense to say dinner? Maybe it's lunch. Looks like it's daytime. Some spiders hide and they chase their food. Sounds like a good idea. Let's check. Let's check what it is. Sometimes you guys just say random words, you just guess. But let's see if it looks right. Catch their food. What does it say? Food. Sit down. Sit on your pockets. Some spiders hide and then chase their food. Oh, you were right earlier. Okay, I think this is the last page. Look at this picture. Oh, what do you think's happening here?
A black widow's catching a grasshopper.
You think so? How do you know that's a black widow? What if it's just a black spider?
Because my dad taught me on a ranger work that like black spiders and red right here are black widows, and when they bite people, you have to go to the hospital.
Oh, really? Let's find out. What do you think the words are going to say here? What do you think it's going to say?
Black widows are poisonous?
Maybe. Let's go ahead and read it. Oh, I see a really long word, okay? So let's tell you how to figure out tricky words like the one that's coming up. Ready? Read with me. Most spiders are not... Shh, don't say anything, Emilio. This is a long, tricky word. So when we find a tricky word, one thing we can do is we can look for parts that we already know. I see something you guys know. You guys know this sound. What is it? E-R is E-R. Emilio doesn't know that yet because he's in kinder. So I know that says
I do.
And I know that says D. And Dan. Maybe it's try it both ways. Maybe I have to try it with the long A. Dane. Does that make you think of anything, Emilio?
No.
Okay.
But I know the ER, but I thought you were covering that one a little bit, and I thought.
Sure. So, ¿qué dice eso? ¿Qué dice esto?
Jur.
Oh, let's read it then, guys. We know Dane.
Dangerous.
Dangerous. Let's read it again. Most spiders are not dangerous. Oh. Most spiders are too small to hurt anyone. Read it with me. Here is a black widow spider. A black widow spider is what? What's this word, everyone? What did we just read it? Remember, let's break it up. Dangerous. Dangerous. Let's read that again. A black widow spider is dangerous. And I think that might be the end of the story. Yes, here's our glossary. And our glossary is where you find all those words that were in bold, that they were dark and bold. You'll find what it means back here. It tells you what it means, okay? So that was fun, boys and girls. What did we learn? Let's think about it. We learned about spiders, okay? Emilio, think. We learned about spiders. That was our topic. And we learned that they are not insects. We learned that they have 8 legs. We learned that they throw silk to make webs. And what gets caught in their webs? Bugs. They're prey. And we learned that that's not the only way they catch their food. They can also hide and jump and catch it, right? And lastly, we learned that not all spiders are dangerous, right? Black widows are one of the ones that are dangerous.
Super dangerous.
So if you see any spiders, let your parents know anyway so they can take care of them, okay, guys? That was a fun book. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.